Have you ever wondered why people choose to live in West Ashley over other areas of the Charleston Metro? It's a prime location just next to downtown, and its laid-back local feel are just a few of the reasons why it's so popular. But there are some cons to living here, so let's dive right in. As the name suggests, West Ashley is west of the Ashley River, and it's one of the main residential hubs for the city of Charleston. The other two are the peninsula itself and James Island. Something interesting about West Ashley is just how sporadic zoning lines are drawn throughout the area. One house might be incorporated within the city limits, but the neighboring house isn't. This can affect things like property taxes, city services, and what regulations you are required to follow. West Ashley is an older, more established area of Charleston with a unique blend of neighborhoods and commercial districts, but it isn't as defined as other areas like Mount Pleasant. However, this is changing with some exciting new development projects like the $345 million Ashley River Landing project, the Ashley River Crossing, and the Citadel Mall transformation. But without a doubt, one of the biggest pros of living in West Ashley is that homes are more affordable than downtown Charleston or even James Island. At the time I made this video, the median sales price for a single family home in West Ashley was $586,000. On James Island, the median sales price is $700,000, and prices vary depending on where you buy on the peninsula. Homes closer to downtown fetch a hefty price, around $2 million, and the median sales price for homes on the upper section of the peninsula are around $1 million in like the Wagner Terrace area. So if prices on James Island or the peninsula are out of your budget and you want to live close to downtown Charleston and are looking for the most affordable option, West Ashley is a great place to start. The best part is that you can find homes at a more affordable prices, but because West Ashley is a more mature area, most of the affordable homes are going to be those older brick ranch style homes unless you go further west towards Bees Ferry Road. There are also some great options for townhomes as well in neighborhoods like Grand Oaks Plantation and Carolina Bay, but depending on your budget, you can find incredible homes all over West Ashley. Another great pro of living here is its location. Being this close to downtown Charleston is a huge benefit because of all the incredible restaurants, bars, and fun events that take place on the peninsula. Most of the time, you can get to downtown Charleston in 10 or 15 minutes depending on where you live and what time of day it is. This makes it really easy to go out for a quick dinner date and still get home quickly. On top of this, West Ashley is close to Folly Beach, one of the most popular beaches in Charleston. When traffic is mild, you can usually get to Folly Beach in around 20 or 30 minutes, and it can't be understated how valuable this is if you love going to the beach. You'll get to the beach much quicker than other cities further north like Somerville or Goose Creek or even parts of North Charleston. And another great thing about West Ashley's location is that it's just to the south of the airport and North Charleston. You can get to the airport in 15 minutes if traffic is mild, and North Charleston has a lot to offer in terms of entertainment and food options as well as employment. I think one of the best parts of living in West Ashley is that it's close to everything Charleston has to offer, but it doesn't feel busy or chaotic or expensive thanks to its unique mix of older neighborhoods and smaller shopping districts. So if you enjoy living in a quieter area with plenty of things to do, it's tough to beat West Ashley. Another great pro of living here is that it's convenient. There are a ton of shopping options and plenty of things to do within West Ashley itself. You'll find smaller shopping centers scattered all over West Ashley, making it convenient to go shopping or get groceries. On top of that, there are only 2 Costco's in the Charleston Metro, and one of them is in the heart of West Ashley, right off Highway 17, and the other is actually in Mount Pleasant. Continuing with the theme of exclusive grocery stores, West Ashley even has its own Whole Foods, with the only other one in the Charleston Metro being in Mount Pleasant. Are you catching on to the theme here? Some of the most desirable stores, restaurants, and grocery chains have set up shop in 2 locations in Charleston, West Ashley and Mount Pleasant. Not only are there convenient shopping options, but you'll find a variety of restaurants options as well. If you love barbecue, you'll be happy to know that there are some great options like Home Team Barbecue and Swig and Swine. The Avondale area of West Ashley is one of the most desirable spots with great restaurants like Avondale Wine and Cheese and Triangle Char and Bar. One of my favorite coffee spots is in Avondale. It's called Highfalutin Coffee, so if you're ever in the area, make sure you check them out. If you love Mexican food, Villa Cantina, Senor Tequila, Los Reyes, and Mex One Coastal Cantina are all fantastic options. There are a great variety of restaurants that offer different cuisines in West Ashley. On top of that, the Magnolia Plantation and Gardens is right off of Highway 61, and it's an incredible place to visit. My wife actually has an annual pass here, and it's one of my favorite places to go with the family. Now that we know more about the pros of West Ashley, let's talk about some of the cons. I've already teased the first one a little bit, but traffic gets pretty backed up during rush hours, especially on Highway 61, San Brandenburg Boulevard, and Highway 17. A lot of folks work outside of West Ashley, so roads can get pretty congested from 7 to 9 in the morning. And when people are commuting back home from 4 to 6 p.m., you can expect travel times in the area to be slow. The silver lining here is that outside of these commuting hours, the traffic is pretty mild. Other areas around the Charleston Metro, like Somerville and Mount Pleasant, are reliant on the interstates with pinch points that have limited infrastructure. Living next to the water brings complications that slow down traffic, and with the growth the entire metro has seen, traffic is going to be an issue no matter where you go. But being located in West Ashley, there are more roads to get around, especially back roads and neighborhoods that can help you cut down on your commute time. Also, being located this close to the peninsula means you won't have to deal with traffic as much as if you live further north in, say, Somerville, and I think that's a big win. Another con of living in West Ashley is that because it's close to the water, some areas are prone to flooding. West Ashley is surrounded by 2 large rivers, the Ashley River and the Stoner River, river, so homes in low-lying areas or close to these rivers will likely need flood insurance. Take a look at this flood map from FEMA. The area in red is West Ashley, and you can see that a large portion of the map is covered in light blue. This represents flood zone AE, which is a high-risk flood zone that indicates a 1% annual chance of flooding and a 26% chance over the life of a 30-year mortgage. So you would be required to have flood insurance if you lived in these areas. The orange or the unshaded spots represent flood zone X, which means that these areas are a minimal flood hazard. So you're not required to have flood insurance here. For some, having to pay for flood insurance may deter you due to extra expense or risk, but you can find some stunning homes next to marshes with excellent views. The average annual cost of flood insurance varies depending on several factors, but in general, premiums range from $800 to $1,600 a year. If you're interested in purchasing a home in West Ashley and want to help navigating the flood map, don't hesitate to reach out. I help clients with this all the time, and everyone's personal situation is different. In my opinion, you shouldn't let these issues stop you from purchasing a home in West Ashley. I personally live in West Ashley, in a flood zone, and there are many things that newer construction homes do to mitigate flooding risk. And now the last con I want to talk about is what I can best describe as the patchy revitalization of the area. Now, West Ashley hasn't received the same love that other areas like Park Circle in North Charleston or Mount Pleasant as a whole have gotten in terms of improvement. Because West Ashley was one of the first areas to develop around Charleston, it's older than most suburbs around the metro, and some areas feel dated or neglected, mostly because of how zoning works here and because you have two competing municipalities, that is Charleston City itself and Charleston County, who are trying to decide how to lay out their respective areas. And guess what? They don't really talk or cooperate with each other. There is a notable divide between the more polished areas and those still waiting to get some attention, especially when it comes to certain commercial areas. The patchy nature of West Ashley is going to take some time to fix, but 3 huge projects are taking place this year. They're definitely going to elevate the area. The first project is already underway, and it's called the Ashley River Crossing. It's a designated bike and pedestrian bridge that connects West Ashley to the peninsula at Brittlebank Park. It's going to connect to major trails like the West Ashley Greenway and provide safety for people who commute to work on the peninsula without using a car. The next cool project is something called the Epic Center. It's going to be a total redevelopment of the existing Citadel Mall just west of Sam Renberg. The conceptual images for this redevelopment project look incredible. They are going to transform the existing mall into an outdoor mixed-use community hub. The design emphasizes open air, tree-lined walkways, and a central public plaza, a healthcare hub, and a whole lot more. The development team is currently refining plans for submission to the city council, but if it gets approved, we could see construction start as early as 2025. And the final project that is transforming West Ashley is called the Ashley Landing. This is a substantial investment with $345 million being invested into the area between Old Town Road and Sam Renberg Boulevard. They're transforming the existing shopping center into a mixed-use development with retail and restaurant spaces, townhomes, and 6 acres of green space. In fact, they just broke ground on this project in May of 2025. While these projects are not going to fix all the patchy areas around the city, it's a good start. So if you're looking for a more affordable option than James Island or the peninsula with a convenient location right next to downtown, you can't beat West Ashley. Its local laid-back atmosphere combined with a ton of convenient shopping options and great location make it an awesome place to call home. As a top real estate team here in Charleston, we want to earn your business and be your resource for anything real estate. If you have any questions about moving to the Lowcountry, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.